Hey everyone, so for my vlog today, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about the topic that I've been researching for the past few months, and I think you guys will definitely be interested in learning more about it. So for this past semester in my social inequalities class, we were asked to research a movement and go into greater depth and understand more detail about how this movement is successful, the government's involvement in it, the way that it's gaining popularity, and the reasons why people in this movement want to push it forward so much, and so many other things. When beginning this project, I decided to study the free love movement, which in general focuses on accepting all forms of love. Its main goal is to focus on separating state and federal government with sexual matters such as birth control, marriage, and adultery. Most of the individuals in this movement live a very sex-positive lifestyle and work towards having the freedom to handle all of their sexual matters on their own, away from state or any type of government that could possibly persecute them for their lifestyle choices. For the most part, I had a pretty basic understanding of where I stood with this movement. However, I was really interested in seeing where other people stood in this movement and where other people thought differently of myself. So I went and I decided to gather up a variety of different college students around campus and ask them a few questions about this movement and their feelings towards them. In this study, I included boys and girls from different ages, different races, different backgrounds, hoping that I could get a bigger picture at what the majority of people think, or possibly what I was hoping most for is to get a bunch of different views so that I could get a better understanding of where people were at, even though we're all pretty much in the same religion and we believe most of the same things. I was extremely surprised to hear all the answers that my interviewers gave me, and I was really impressed by them at how knowledgeable they were about their opinions and where they stood, and about just the things going on in the world and the things that they see, hear, and focus on. So if you want to see these videos and if you want to see how my interviews turned out, which was incredible, I really encourage you to go and watch my videos that I have already posted and already created. Overall, I really enjoyed learning more about this movement, and I really enjoyed seeing what other people's views were on this movement. I'm really excited to see this movement grow and have more of a voice for itself in the future. Within this movement, it was a lot easier for me to focus on the counterparts of this movement, specifically same-sex marriage and pro-choice, the pro-choice movement. So those are huge parts of this movement. However, I really enjoyed looking at the movement in a whole, specifically not forgetting about the push to get rid of the adultery law in America, and to push for the normalization of open relationships. So my overall stance and my concluding thoughts on this movement is that love should be free to all. In the church that I am a part of, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, we believe that we should love each other like God loved us and like Jesus Christ loved us, and that we are all brothers and sisters. And personally, I feel that if people want to love the same sex, or if they want to choose certain lifestyles to live, they can do that, and they are free to do that. And I am not going to be the person that is going to judge them for whatever choices they want to make. As long as I live on this earth, I will work towards loving everyone that comes in my way and try to love them for whatever choices that they make. I do feel that the government should have slight involvement, solely because I feel that religious freedom and movements such as this have a huge clash, and I'm a strong believer in pushing religious freedom as much as we can, and by protecting our religion and protecting our rights as believers in whatever we want to believe in. And when those types of movements clash and cause problems, I think it becomes difficult for the individual person or the group to figure that out lawfully. And I feel that the government should stay involved in certain situations like that, and the only way that they can is if they keep certain laws up. However, I do think that they should make all of these things, make love specifically, free to the public however they choose to have it. I don't think that it's correct that it was illegal for anyone to marry, and it is illegal, or you can be persecuted for having open relationships or committing adultery. I think that when it comes to that, that's your own personal way of expressing your love and own personal way of choosing how to be in a relationship and how you want to handle that. So overall, I encourage you to go watch my videos, and I really enjoyed studying this topic, and I hope that you guys can afterwards go and study more about this topic as well and get a better understanding of what they're pushing for and how this movement is going to be big soon.